Written to Prospect Park in Brooklyn, you may have seen a freestanding house inside the park on Flatbush Avenue. It belonged to slave owners and was transformed into a museum to tell the family's story.
Yeah, but the museum's focus will now change to the slaves themselves and the indigenous land they worked on. Michelle Ross explains.
One of the last remaining farmhouses in New York City sits in Brooklyn's Prospect Park. And if the walls could talk, they'd have brutal stories to tell. The house belonged to the Lefferts family, who owned black slaves. The house also sat on indigenous land. The landmarked house used to be a museum telling the story of the Lefferts family, but that's about to change.
Completely rethink and shift the narrative from the colonial perspective of the Lefferts family to the indigenous peoples whose land was stolen and the enslaved Africans.
The Parks Department and Prospect Park Alliance have launched the Reimagine Lefferts initiative, which will tell the resilient stories of the slaves who worked for the family and lived in the house.
This initiative will provide opportunities for descendant populations in our communities and beyond to reflect on the history of their ancestors and understand the obstacles that they overcame.
The new museum will also share the history of the Lenape-Hoking people, the original inhabitants of the land.
That's why we as indigenous people are coming together, especially as Muncie-speaking people, to come here, back to this land where our ancestors roamed freely.
The historic Lefferts House closed in 2019 for a $2.5 million renovation on the exterior. Friday celebrated the renovation and the next chapter for the house.
We know it's only through connecting with the past that we can thoughtfully craft our futures.
And 25 slaves have been identified who were purchased or inherited by the Lefferts family or born in this house. The Alliance is researching their lives and their descendants, and the group plans to announce a comprehensive plan at the end of the year on what will be displayed inside. Reporting in Prospect Park, Michelle Ross, Pix 11 News.